Good morning, world. Little Shane here. It is, pardon me, excuse me. It is Thursday, November 29th. Is it the 29th? Yeah, it's the 29th. So it's been a while since I've been making a vlog or joke of the day or any of that jazz. And that's because I've been extremely busy helping my wife and little girl get ready to go to the Philippines. They left on the 27th and they arrived on the 28th, and they're doing well. And Cassandra, I hope you're having a lot of fun, baby girl. I love you. And that's the bare bones of it. Both my wife Girly and Cassandra, before they left, were like really worried about me. Like, oh, who's, and I had to explain to them that I existed before they were around. But I'll say this much: my wife wanted to make sure I knew everything was in the house, so she made an inventory list of all the food that's already in the freezer. And I know she probably went out and bought extra stuff. Okay? Another thing she did was, it's winter here in good old Fredericton, New Brunswick, and the ice builds up really quickly and the snow builds up really quickly on my steps. They're slippery to begin with, so she went over and got these strips that you screw into your step that gives you more grip when you walk up and down them. And I appreciate that. Thank you for looking out for me, hon. Because she's worried that when I get home at night, my son and the strange man that lives in my house won't be home because they work a night shift. And that if I fall down the steps, I'll be in a snowbank all night until 6:30 in the morning when they get home. That would suck. So, Cassandra, Daddy loves you. I hope you're having a fun time. And hun, now's the time to maybe not let Cassandra watch the rest of this video, because I got something to bitch about. Okay? So, first of all, what I'm about to address, and the way I'm about to address it, some of it is in humor and some of it is serious. Okay? So take a little bit of it with a grain of salt, but actually pay attention to what I'm saying, okay? This is important. Well, important to me anyway. Stay-at-home parents, get the hell off your high horse. Okay? Alright? Don't sit around going, well, I stay home with my child all day long. You have no idea, it's a full-time job and it's just rough and stressful. Shut the fuck up. Alright? Shut up. It isn't that rough. It isn't that stressful. It isn't that hard. But Shane, you don't know. You've never... Yeah, I did. Alright? I didn't start working full-time until 2007. I was teaching Kung Fu Ensemble 3 nights a week. But, let's face it, by the time the evening comes around, you stay-at-home parents have your backup parent to help you out. So, that doesn't count. I was with my kids from, sunrise until supper, and then I came home, and sometimes they wouldn't go to bed, so I had to help them put them to bed. And that was only 3 nights a week. I only taught Kung Fu Ensemble 3 nights a week. It wasn't like I was gone every night. So yes, I did it. So shut up. Don't say I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? You're sitting there going on about how, you're a chauffeur, you're a cook, you're a maid, and you're all these things, and you don't get paid for it, and blah, blah, blah. Well, you chose to do that, so shut up. I'll quit your bitching. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing parents complain about being parents in the first place. I'll address that in a second. But you make it seem like being a stay-at-home parent is so hard, because you have to clean the house, because it's so hard. You have to do laundry. Laundry's the number one complaint I hear about. You're not doing the laundry. You're taking your clothes and you're putting it in a machine, right? And then you're waiting 45 minutes to an hour, and then you take it out of one machine and you put it in another machine to dry it. The only thing you have to do is fold and put it away. And if you do that as soon as it comes out of the dryer, man, shut up! My God! Okay, I am not the brightest person in the world, and I had all that stuff done, and I had enough time to take a nap during the day. Okay? Your house is a finite place. It's a little tiny space that you've got to clean. If you use your time efficiently, you can get it done quickly. Okay? I mean, it is ridiculous. The amount of crap I hear from people talk about how they're a stay-at-home mother or a stay-at-home father. Right? I did it. Right? My son was born in 1995. Okay? Um, Admittedly, I'll admit this. I wasn't the best parent in the beginning. I was 18. I felt that I was trapped, that I was tricked, and I avoided spending time with my son for probably 6 months. Okay? I broke up with his mother, and then I don't know. I started looking after him, and I realized, hey, I shouldn't be mad at him. You know, he isn't our problem. He isn't causing me the problems. The situation wasn't great. You know, I started thinking being a teenage parent, your life's over. Well, yeah, maybe a long time ago, but not nowadays. Not if you got a good support group. So then I started taking him on weekends, and then conveniently every summer his mother would have a little breakdown and need a break. It always started in the summer, and it always ended in the fall when the summer activities were over. But conveniently during those summers, she couldn't handle him. So I had to step up, of course, and look after him, which was great because I got to spend the summer with him. But come on, I don't understand why she couldn't just be honest and say, Shane, I want to go out, fuck, party, and drink. Take Marcellus. I still would have taken him. It's 100% true. Her mental issues, her problems only appeared during the summertime. That's when she absolutely needed to get rid of him. So we did that game for about 3 years. I mean, I got custody of him when he was 6 years old, almost 7, right? So from 2002, we'll say, to 2007, I was a full-time stay-at-home parent, right? Now, my eldest daughter Eleanor, she was born in 2005, and now I'll say this much for my ex Sharon, she was a champ. Okay, when it came to having the baby, she had the baby, right, and then she still went back to work and school, right. She didn't want me working. She wanted me to stay home with the kids. She said she'd work and go to school, and she did it. I mean, that's right after the baby. I mean, if I had something living, burst its way out of me like like that alien from Aliens, I would have been home for a year at least, milking that shit. But she didn't, right? So Sharon, you were a champ. You did that. But she used to kind of hold it over my head that she was looking after Eleanor for, I think it was like the first 3 months, first 4 months. She wanted to be home a little bit. She wanted to nurse Eleanor, and she wanted to be home for that experience. But then right after about 3 months, she stopped, and she wanted to go out and work. And she was like, now that you see what I go through, do you understand what I'm going through? And I went, yeah, you're lazy. I have time to get the dishes done, this floor swept, the bathroom cleaned, and me and Eleanor took a nap together. But again, I'm going to say this much too. I give credit due. Sharon, she baby-proofed the hell out of our house. Okay? Like, she had every single plug that was exposed, had the little plastic things pushed in. She had baby gates. She had the foam that you put over your tables and on the corners, on the edges, so the baby falls down, she gets a bruise. She did it all. Okay? And then we made a makeshift baby prison, we called it, and it was basically a really large playpen, and it was 100% safe. There was nothing that could hurt her, right? So, and it was in the living room. Now, my old place, there was the living room, and then there was the kitchen, and there was two doors. One door on the left and the right, on opposite sides of the living room. So when I would go clean the kitchen and do the dishes, I would just put a little a DVD on, or put her underneath her little play rack area and let her play. But I was constantly going back and forth. But then when I got the dishes done, I'd go in and spend another half an hour to an hour with Eleanor, and then I'd go, okay, I gotta go do the bathroom now, honey, and then I would set her up, or get her down for a nap, and then I'd clean the bathroom and sweep mop the floors. It really isn't that hard. Enough time to take a nap or play a game. So, yeah, you can do it. It's no problem. Quit your bitching, right? You don't need a praise for doing your damn job. Just do it. As a parent, it is. It's work. And another complaint I'm having is these men, I've heard a few of them now, go on about how they pay their child support. They take care of their child. So what? You want a medal for doing what you're supposed to be doing? You laid with her. You had a baby with her. You just do it. Quit your bitching. I am going to get so much hate mail for this. I'll tell you who are the real people who deserve medals and kudos and praises, okay? The single parent, that shit is rough. And I am never going to put that down, right? You are working your butt off, and then you're doing the whole taking care of your kid thing. That's not easy. That's hard, okay? But I'm only praising the ones that are working. The single parents out there that choose to be on welfare, and there are a lot of them. They would rather not work, and they would rather just, be on welfare or whatever it's called now. Don't do that, right? Okay, maybe the first year, fine. First year, fine. Then get daycare. There are a lot of support systems out there that can help a single parent, and I encourage you to do that. And I encourage you to stop that cycle and to get the support you need. There are programs that will help you with daycare. There are programs that will help you with dental and vision care. There are those programs out there. And if you need help finding those programs, don't be afraid to message me. I will help you find them. I know where they are. They're a big help here in Canada, and you can do it. All right? Go out there and work. Because what's going to happen is if you spend your entire life on welfare, raising your kid on welfare, a lot of the times your kid may think, oh, it's fine, I'll do that. Right? You don't want that. Right? Stop the cycle. Welfare is an important thing. Okay? There's medical disability, there's welfare. Those things are important, but they are not meant to be a lifelong solution. They are meant to help you along during your major time of need. Right? There's no shame in being on welfare. The only real shame is that you get used to it and you don't want to get off it. And that you need to fix. Right? You really do. Now, the other people that deserve praise are the parents that both work and then come home and do the exact same job that those stay-at-home parents do, except for in a shorter amount of time. Like, do you think their house cleans itself when they before they get home? No stay-at-home parents. The people who work each one work a job, they come home and they clean the house and spend time with the kids and put the kids to bed. Their house doesn't automatically wash itself, okay? So they're doing double the work that you as a stay-at-home parent are doing. So, again, quit your bitching, okay? Especially that number one thing about laundry. I hear a lot of complaints about how they have to keep doing laundry. Now look, if you are taking your laundry to the river and bashing that shit on a rock to get that clean, yes, you have a right to complain. In fact, if that's what you're doing, contact me, we'll start a GoFundMe thing, and we'll try to get you a washing machine, okay? But other than that, it's the easiest job in the world. Okay? That one's the easiest job out of all of them. Oh, God. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. I don't care. I'm doing this. I'm putting this up. I want people to stop complaining about being a parent to stop complaining about their children and just enjoy your children. Okay? Enjoy them. I have never once bitched about having kids. Right? Not once. And I got 4 of them. Right? 4! I had to look at my hand to make sure I brought up 4 fingers. Just to let you know, that's what I did there. I'm telling you, take some of this with a grain of salt, but I really do mean it when I say quit complaining. Suck it up. You had your kids, raise them. Now, here's some general and genuine advice to all parents, especially the new ones. All right? You're going to go through times when that baby is going to be crying like crazy, or the kid's going to be acting up, and it's just not, everything's not going to go your way. Everyone goes there. I went through that. Okay? And do you know what helped me, and this may help you, is a phrase. This too shall pass. Okay? That means no matter what kind of crap you're going through, not even just as a parent, in life, no matter what kind of crap you're going through, just tell yourself, this too shall pass. You'll go through it, you'll get it over with, it'll be done, and you'll be fine. Odds are in life you're going to be fine. Just, if you need help. Now, there are people out there with disabilities, mental disabilities, the baby blues. Now, my ex Sharon, she had that. She had that with Eleanor, and she was terrified to tell me. And that was a shame, because we could have addressed that issue right away, and she could have gotten the help she needed right away. But she was terrified to tell me, and I understand why. She probably thought she wasn't woman enough to be a good mother, and she probably thought I was going to put her down for that. But never in life would I put her down for that. Never in life. And when she finally confessed to me that she was having problems, we got her the help she needed. Now, did it just magically go away? No, it took a lot of work, and she did a lot of struggling, and she pushed through, and she did it, and she conquered that. And I was always very proud of her for that. Still am. So if you're having, any issues mentally or physically that is giving you problems, reach out to your friends and family. They will help you get the help you need. Right? Because yes, if you're having trouble being a parent because you're having bad thoughts about being a parent as a young woman, or mother, I should say, sorry, because say you're getting angry and volatile, well, you got to understand that your hormones, your body was producing these hormones to help you keep your baby and all that good stuff. Well, it doesn't shut down as soon as the baby pops out of you, right? They're still pumping, and that's causing your emotions to go woo. So, yes, get the help you need, right? And if you have a good partner, he's going to be supportive of you, and he's going to help you. I guarantee it. He wants to. Most men want to help their wives, right? It's just that so much is going on. I blame some of it on the media, that men are not represented well in those situations. i.e. Family Guy, Simpsons, Married with Children, Roseanne. The father's always looked upon as a moron. Okay? He's always trying to get away with shit. And that influences you when you grow up. But trust me, your husband's not a moron. Not in this case, anyway. I'm sure he has his moments. I know I do. Maybe right now might be one of them. But trust me, if you guys are in a solid relationship, he's going to want to help you. Okay? He's going to want to help you. And if he doesn't want to help you, then maybe it's time that you look at who you're partnered with, because maybe he's not the right one. Okay? Well, I'm pretty sure I've pissed off a lot of people today. So I think I'll be hitting the old dusty trail. Anyway, I'm going to try to do a daily vlog, since I don't think overtime's happening at my work anytime soon. I'm also going to do an update about how my wife and kid are doing daily. So that'll be nice. I think Cassandra's going to start pumping out videos for her channel, and if she does, I will put them in the link in the description. Maybe she'll show her life on the farm, blah blah blah. But anyway, like I said, take what I said with a grain of salt, but actually pay attention to the meaning behind it. All right? Understand that I think I'm funny, so I'm addressing this in what I think might be a funny way. I'm not sorry for it. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm just letting you know what I mean by it. But remember, you can do it, and you're worth it. Till next time, take care.